The consent calendar, all items are considered routine or implement an earlier council action and may be enacted by one motion. There will be no separate discussion unless requested by a council member, citizen, or staff. Mr. Lupke?
Alan Lupke, Fleetwood Drive. Item number 7C.
Would you like to pull that?
Pardon me?
Would you like us to pull that item?
Pull?
Pull it?
Yes.
Okay.
Put it on the regular agenda.
Okay. Anything else?
Through the chair, I'd like to pull item I. I'm sorry, where am I? Item F. Apologize.
Okay. We're going to pull item 7C and 7F. Any action on the remainder of the consent calendar?
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion is second. On the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Item C is waive the second reading and adopt ordinances. A, ordinance opposing a 2.61% rate increase to Recology Garbage and Recycling Services for 2013-2014 to be effective September 1st, 2013. And B, ordinance imposing a 4.48% rate increase for Recology to initiate an organics program to be effective January 1st, 2014. Mr. Lupke?
I'm Alan Lupke, Fleetwood Drive. Honorable Mayor, members of the City Council, my fellow Recology customers. A few words are appropriate about the July 9th hearing. It was a sham. Yes, in my opinion, the hearing was a sham and demonstrated a love fest between City Council and Recology. As Citizen Peterson observed, the situation was murky. He said that Proposition 218 is the law, but it pretends to be a vote of the people. He said that because of its form, the notice was sent out, was easily buried with a lot of other material, and there was no envelope in which to put a response. He suggested that for this reason, the issue be given another look. On the evening of July the 9th, 2013, at the entrance to this room were slips of paper obviously left over from town hall meetings on which citizens could state that they wanted to speak to issues and had asked them to what they intended to say. The moderator began to read, and I began to read my comments as if it were a town hall meeting rather than a public meeting. I interrupted him and walked to the podium saying, I could speak for myself. I was only given 1 minute, but I took 3. And so did all the others that followed me. When the distinguished Mr. Peterson, who is more than a decade-long member and former chair of the Planning Commission, suggested that the council would adopt ordinances regardless of the inputs of citizens calling the proceedings a slam dunk, he was verbally upbraided by Mayor Ruane, who said something to the effect, "You of all people." I see this castigation of Mr. Peterson by the mayor as clearly an abridgment of the First Amendment of the Constitution of the United States. Who would want to follow Mr. Peterson and subject themselves to the possibility would they be denigrated as when they spoke? It took a question by one of the citizens at the hearing to reveal that there was only one positive response out of 347. In my opinion, staff was not forthright. The notice itself had the appearance of a Recology-produced product. No date, no typewritten San Bruno heading, no signature, no name of a San Bruno official. And finally, the capstone of the appearance of coziness was when the mayor called upon the COO of San Bruno Recology to speak and beckoned her and further addressed her as Kirsten, her first name. For these reasons, I suggest the issue be given another look, a do-over, before Recology commits to the purchase of new trucks and 12,851 buckets to place under one's sink or in one's freezer.
Thank you. Anyone else on item C? Any action by the council? on
Through the
item
chair.
7? Ken?
I needless to say, I regret not being here for that meeting. I have read the minutes, I have viewed the tape, and as difficult and challenging as it is for some of the residents in this city, and I know it's going to be, a challenge for me to even take it on. But I agree with the council, and I agree with Recology that this is a program that is needed, and it started sooner than later. So I just, for the record, would like to state that I'm in favor of what the council approved at the last meeting. With that, I would move to accept.
Second.
The motion is second to accept item 7C. On the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right. We've been asked to pull item 7F, adopt a resolution authorizing the closure of 200 lineal feet of the 200 block of Santa Ynez Avenue on Friday, August 9, 2013, between the hours of 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. for Happy Hall School's 62nd anniversary party. Rico?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. With Mary Johnson in the audience, I would love to have her have the opportunity to come up and let us know about the 62nd anniversary of Happy Hall School.
Good evening, Honorable Mayor and City Council members. Thank you for the opportunity of being able to come here and present our event. I didn't realize that was under the consent calendar. I should have taken a closer look and realized that. Happy to know that it's under the consent calendar. We had our first block party, although we've had an annual party for 62 years, 40 years that I've been at Happy Hall. Last year was the very first time that we actually closed the block of Santa Ynez, the 200 block. And we did it one house from east to west, so it was just like maybe 80% of the block, and to create safety factors. And it was a fabulous event. It was fun, it was exciting, we had a grand time, the neighbors participated, and it really was a marvelous event. And I am so pleased to know that we have again submitted an application to close it this year. And it was, I've passed forward the invitation that went to our neighbors in advance of me coming here this evening, so they've had the opportunity to see this. And of course, our community is also welcome to attend. It's hard to believe that Happy Hall has been there 62 years, and I've been there 40 of those 62 years. And the children perform. There's just a good old-fashioned block party. And if you have family and children in our community, our audience in home could see this, they're happy. I'm happy to have them attend. So I welcome any questions. And last year, we didn't have any complaints. We didn't have any cleanup issues. We had a crew, and I felt like it was a professional Pac Bell, being able to do it just like Pac Bell does it. So I'm happy
Without
to
the
answer any.
seagulls, right.
That's right.
Good. Any questions for Mary? Any action on this item?
Move to approve item F.
Second.
Motion is second on the question. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Congratulations.
Yeah,
once
thank
again.
you so much.